Good morning, campers. We find ourselves on the Route 58 east and west near Emporia, Virginia, which is getting into central Virginia, right on the North Carolina border, within just a few miles of North Carolina, and come upon another Indian nation. And I read you these road signs because these are historical markers, but they also support my theorem that the Indians' life was pretty much idyllic until they met the Europeans, who tended to complicate it. Within 5 decades or 50 years, they had lost their civilization and were relocated. This is the Meherrin Indians. The Meherrin Indians lived in the coastal plains of Virginia and North Carolina along the Meherrin River, which is what we're near right now. They farmed and hunted and spoke a language, Meherrin, that belonged to the Iroquoian language family, which I'm Iroquois. The Meherrins remained relatively undisturbed by English settlements until about 1650, when the trading in furs increased their contact with settlers. By 1680, here's 30 years later, the Meherrins had become officially tribute-paying subjects of the Virginia colonies that temporarily gave them a protected land base around their villages. Now, they pretty much occupied and owned all this land, and all of a sudden they're given rights to it. By the early 18th century, members of the Meherrins had migrated along the Meherrin River to near the fork where it joins the Chowan River in North Carolina. So again, in less than 50 years, they're gone as you know it today. The Meherrin Indians. More film at 11.